Well, we have some breaking news coming in from the national capital, where Delhi police has told the Supreme Court that it did not use excessive force against student protesters during the Jantar Mantar agitation. In its affidavit, the police has said that the proposed march towards the parliament had no permission and therefore constituted an unlawful gathering. Police has claimed that the protest ceased to remain peaceful after some protesters breached the barricades and attempted to move towards the parliament. According to the affidavit, graded force was used to control a crowd of more than 30,000 people with around 5,000 police personnel deployed. The police also said that more than 240 personnel and around 200 protesters and members of the public were injured during the clashes. Well, let me go across to my colleague Sambhav Sharma, who now joins us on this broadcast with the latest regarding this particular statement. Sambhav, if you can give us the details about what the Delhi police has told the Supreme Court regarding its response during the Jantar Mantar protest. All right, I believe we have lost the connection over there with my colleague Sambhav. We'll try to reconnect. All right, I believe he is back with us on this broadcast. Sambhav is joining us live now. Sambhav, we are getting to know that the Delhi police has submitted its response to the Supreme Court regarding its actions taken during the Jantar Mantar protests. And if you can take us through the details of what the Delhi police is saying in that affidavit.
Well, absolutely. When it comes to student protests, now it's the Delhi police has filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court after the Bihar police's detailed reply in the Supreme Court. Now, this time, Delhi police has said that it did not use excessive force against student protesters. That's one. And Delhi police said that the Parliament march had no permission and was therefore an unlawful gathering. This is what we are breaking as what the Delhi police has said to the Supreme Court in its affidavit. Police said that protests stopped being peaceful after some protesters, in a way, breached barricades and tried to move towards Parliament. And also, in an important update, the Delhi police has said to the Supreme Court that it used graded force to control the crowd of over 30,000 people, with around 5,000 personnel deployed. So 30,000 people, 5,000 police personnel deployed, and more than 240 police personnel and around 200 protesters and public persons were injured during the clashes. This is what the affidavit says in the Supreme Court, the Delhi police's affidavit. And important here is that the Delhi police has said that Parliament march there was no permission given for the Parliament march 1, and it was an unlawful gathering, and it did not use excessive force against student protesters. Remember, this case came up in the Supreme Court. Many petitions were filed questioning the Delhi police's role, and also the pellet gun issue before the Supreme Court. Many senior advocates appeared in the Supreme Court questioning the alleged use of pellet guns by the Delhi police during the Jantar Mantar protest. And this time now the Delhi police's formal reply to the top court, saying that no excessive force used against the student protesters, and said that the Parliament march was unlawful in a way that there was no permission, and that is why, very graded force, no excessive force used, and also in its detailed affidavit, it was said by the Delhi police that over 200 police personnel and around 200 protesters and public, people, general public, was they were injured during the clashes. So these are the details of the affidavit. We are also trying, there are other details as well. Now, what is important here is that because Bihar government has filed about use of AK-47 during the student protest, and now the Delhi police has filed its affidavit in the Supreme Court over the police excesses.
Right. Sambhav, I'll request you to stay on with us. We are tracking some more developments from the courtrooms. Well, the Supreme Court has issued a notice on a petition seeking a standard procedure for investigating paper leak cases across the country. The petition calls for the centre and the state governments to formulate uniform guidelines to deal with examination paper leaks and related investigations. Now, the Supreme Court has scheduled the next hearing in the matter for September 25th. So, Sambhav, this is another related case in the Supreme Court where there was a petition seeking a uniform investigation pattern for paper leak cases. The Supreme Court has set the hearing for September 25th.
Well, absolutely. This was a petition filed by Advocate Ashwini Kumar Upadhyay in the Supreme Court seeking direction to the centre and the state to prepare a standard questionnaire. See, the question papers and the rule of NTA is very much in question. That's why this particular petition by Ashwini Kumar Upadhyay seeking direction to centre and the states to prepare the standard questionnaire and a special investigation procedure for paper leak investigation. So this is what the petition is. And here Justice P.S. Narasimha has asked Upadhyay that you are party in person, at least maintain, talked about, discuss about the case. And here the court has issued notice on the petition seeking a standard procedure for investigation of the paper leak cases and slated the matter for further hearing on September 25th. The petition, this particular petition, seeks time-bound investigation and speedy trial in the paper leak cases. And remember, if we talk about the paper leak cases, already a fast-track court in the Rouse Avenue Court in the national capital is designated for these particular cases. There are a few bail petitions, on which decision is expected today. And Central Bureau of Investigation has already filed a detailed, charge sheets, that is prosecution complaints in this particular case. Around 20,000 pages of this charge sheet filed in this fast-track court in the Rouse Avenue Court. But the matter, because mentioned, in a way came up before the Supreme Court through the petition. Now notice has been issued, and in this particular case by the Supreme Court, the hearing will take place on September 25th.
All right. Thank you so much, Sambhav, for all those details on those various stories. We are shifting our focus to some other news. Well, the NTA's internal